Heaven knows how to fix a proper price to something as valuable as freedom. And most of us have taken our freedom for granted. Even though we were trying to do the things that we were supposed to do and we thought we were, we really, the price for freedom is a lot higher than what most of us were doing. And I see this movie, when you watch it, I watched it about 2 months ago in my office, and I get a lot of movies. And I popped it on, and I was planning on watching, 10 minutes of it, get a gist, see what's going on, watch the whole thing, then passed it on to my staff, said, you have to watch this. This is great, because it tells the story of people who may be afraid, and in CL's case, loses everything for his opinion on principles. And I think you will see in a lot of the people in this movie, I think you'll see yourself. You might be afraid. You might have moments where you're like, I could lose everything. We are living in a time, I think of Dietrich Bonhoeffer every day. God will not hold us blameless. Not to speak is to speak. Not to act is to act. It is important that we speak and that we stand up for principles that we all believe in. I just finished reading Booker T. Washington's Up From Slavery recently. If you haven't read that since you were in school, read it again. I was lucky enough to be able to read an old copy of it, which didn't have the new introduction by the elite that said, don't listen to any of this, it's not real, we don't even think that he was really even ever living in a plantation. I mean, crazy stuff, revisionist history. There's a reason why Booker T. Washington has been erased. Because he says, stand up for yourself. It's good. He talks about, I've never heard such compassion. You'll weep in the first 30 pages, where he talks about, I don't hate the white man. I feel sorry for the white man. I mean, here's a guy who really has an understanding of God. I feel sorry for the white man. He was just as much of a slave as we were, just in totally different ways. And he talks about, don't let yourself be enslaved again. And he's not talking to the African American, he's talking to all of us. We're all, because we're afraid. Freedom is frightening. True freedom is frightening, because true freedom means you have to rely on yourself and the fact that your neighbor is a good person and is going to help when you're down, and you have to help when they're down. That's freedom. Freedom to question all things. As Thomas Jefferson said, question with boldness even the very existence of God. For if there be a God, he must surely rather honest questioning over blindfolded fear. Question. And that's what you're going to see CL do in the movie. Question. Question with boldness, no matter what it means in the end. Thank you for coming, and thank you to Freedom Works, and thank you, CL, for being brave enough to stand up, and all of the African Americans in this movie who are standing up against all odds and just asking questions. Why is this right? Enjoy the movie. Thank you.